Artificial intelligence is increasingly being used in wildlife conservation, but it carries hidden dangers that could jeopardize the Komodo dragon. These ancient reptiles, known for their powerful bite, are at the center of a growing controversy that few are discussing. Picture this: a remote island where scientists deploy advanced AI to monitor Komodo dragon populations. Sounds beneficial, right? However, many are unaware of the risks lurking beneath the surface. What if I told you that while AI can process data at lightning speed, it might misinterpret crucial warning signs? Imagine relying on an algorithm to determine the fate of a species you are trying to protect. This is happening now. As we push technology to its limits, vital details about survival are slipping through the cracks. An AI system might detect a population decline due to environmental shifts, but completely overlook human threats like poaching or habitat destruction. Potion you why our million pattern who train you to assist you extension from to back to be kind to Pike lily do do You could be watching a dragon hunt, blissfully unaware that AI is missing the bigger picture. If you were responsible for safeguarding this species, would you want every detail and every threat accounted for? Instead, you might receive a distorted view of reality with potentially catastrophic consequences. Now, consider this scenario. You lead a conservation team and receive an AI report claiming the Komodo dragon population is stable. You breathe a sigh of relief, but what if those algorithms are relying on outdated data? What if you're allowing a hidden danger to fester? The stakes are high. With each flawed AI assessment, the survival of this species hangs by a thread. Fewer dragons could unravel the entire ecosystem. Moreover, there's a risk of becoming overly reliant on AI, which could lead to ignoring the human element, the emotional connection that fuels true conservation efforts. Fortunately, experts are beginning to recognize these risks and are advocating for a blend of AI and human oversight. Imagine the power of technology working hand in hand with passionate individuals who truly understand the nuances of nature. The message is urgent. As we integrate artificial intelligence into wildlife conservation, we must remain vigilant. The hidden dangers are real and lives are at stake. So, when you hear about aiding endangered species, remember the Komodo dragon. There's far more to this story than meets the eye. Stay alert, stay informed, and question everything. The future of our planet hangs in the balance. Imagine standing just inches away from a creature that could end your life in seconds. The Komodo dragon, with its ancient eyes and fearsome reputation, is more than just agent lizard, it's a true master of survival. Yet, even this incredible animal has secrets we might be overlooking. Now, picture this: we've harnessed artificial intelligence to monitor these magnificent beasts. Sounds impressive, right? But here's the twist: there are hidden dangers lurking beneath the surface. The technology that promises to protect them could actually put them at risk in ways we never imagined. We rely on machines to interpret the dragon's behaviors, believing we can spot stress signals more accurately. But what if these algorithms miss the subtle cues? For instance, the A might see a dragon basking in the sun and assume everything is fine, while it fails to recognize the anxiety that may be hiding beneath that calm exterior. Let's step into a scenario. You're a researcher observing a Komodo dragon through your high-tech lens. It looks calm, but suddenly it flicks its tongue nervously. The A monitors this behavior but labels it as normal. You, however, recognize this as a sign of distress. You sense something is off, but the data tells a different story. This disconnect between human intuition and AI analysis raises serious concerns. What if the dragons are more stressed than we realize, and we're completely unaware of their suffering? The tools we trust can become a double-edged sword, leading us to misinterpret vital signals. This could have dire consequences, not just for the dragons, but for the ecosystems they inhabit. Imagine if conservationists push for more aggressive interventions based on faulty data. Every technology designed to protect these creatures could lead to misguided actions that further threaten their populations. It's like a ticking time bomb, and we might be too focused on the shiny gadgets to notice. As we dig deeper, we find that the real danger may not be the dragons themselves, but our reliance on technology. The nuances of their behaviors can get lost in translation. A can't feel the atmosphere or sense the shifting dynamics of their world. It's a stark reminder that nature operates on a level of complexity that machines are still far from understanding. So, what's the way forward? How do we strike a balance between technology and intuition? It's about integrating human insight with machine analysis, creating a partnership rather than a replacement. Creating a partnership rather than we must remain vigilant, questioning the data, and trusting our instincts when the numbers don't seem to add up. As you reflect on this, remember that every creature on this planet has a voice. Sometimes it whispers, sometimes it roars. Let's make sure we listen because the stakes are too high. The next time you hear about AI in wildlife conservation, ask yourself, are we truly observing? Or are we just watching through a digital lens? If you found this thought-provoking, consider subscribing for more insights. Together, let's ensure that the legacy of the Komodo dragon is safeguarded, one mindful observation at a time. Imagine standing on a remote island, surrounded by the primal roar of a Komodo dragon. Now, picture this hidden cameras and drones tracking every move of these magnificent creatures. Sounds incredible, right? But there's a darker side to this technological marvel. Many of us celebrate the use of artificial intelligence in wildlife monitoring, believing it's the perfect solution for protecting endangered species like the Komodo dragon. However, things might not be as straightforward as they seem. Things might straight they forward. What if this technology is causing more harm than good? As we explore this issue, we uncover an unsettling truth. AI systems designed to monitor, protect these reptiles might misinterpret their behaviors. Imagining a drone hovering over a nest